Most AI news is about companies competing with each other. Models. Benchmarks. Stock prices. Today we cover something different. What AI is actually doing for the planet we live on. Not promises. Not projections. Real things happening right now. 6 of them. Every week you put out your bins. You recycle what you can. And you wonder, does it matter? In Portsmouth, Virginia, AI is making sure it does. 108,000 tons of household waste, sorted yearly. Your food packaging. Your plastic bottles. Your cardboard boxes. AI cameras watch a conveyor belt. In milliseconds, they decide, recyclable, or not. Robotic arms sort them faster than any human team could. Half of that waste, every year, is diverted from landfill. Not a pilot project. A 20-year commercial contract. Paid for, because it works. Here's exactly how much gets saved. Climate change means more extreme weather. Bigger storms. Hotter heat waves. Floods with less warning. AI is giving us more time. Google DeepMind's GraphCast predicts global weather, 10 days out. It beat the world's best forecasting model on 90% of everything tested. A traditional forecast takes hours of supercomputer time. GraphCast takes 60 seconds. When Hurricane Lee approached Canada, GraphCast predicted its landfall 9 days in advance. Traditional forecasts took 3 extra days. Families can move. Farmers can protect crops. Cities can open cooling centers. That is not a tech upgrade. That is lives saved. The green transition needs new materials. Better batteries. Better solar panels. Materials that capture carbon. Finding them normally takes decades. Microsoft's AI screened 32 million candidates. In 80 hours. It narrowed that down to one, a new battery material. Using 70% less lithium than today's batteries. Lithium mining scars the land. 70% less lithium means far less mining, per battery. That candidate is already being tested as a working battery, right now. The green future needs materials we have not found yet. AI is finding them. 32 million, down to 1. Solar and wind are the future. But they have a problem. The sun does not always shine. The wind does not always blow. AI is solving that matching problem. Google trained AI to predict its own wind farm's output. 36 hours in advance. Previously, 24, at most. That extra half-day of warning increased the value of that wind power by 20%. Without building one new turbine. Clean energy once wasted for being unpredictable is now being used. This is how the grid turns green. Not just generating clean power. Using it wisely. No new turbines. Just better timing. Protecting nature means watching it. Forests are vast. Oceans are enormous. AI is watching, now. Solar-powered devices, high in the Amazon canopy, listen constantly. When AI hears a chainsaw, it alerts rangers immediately. Before the first tree falls. Since 2011, these devices have logged 47 million minutes of rainforest sound. At sea, Global Fishing Watch tracks over 100,000 fishing vessels. About a third of the entire world's industrial fishing fleet. Every hour. Every day. Spotting illegal fishing automatically. The planet's wild places now have something they never had. A watcher that never sleeps. A third of the world's fishing fleet, visible. Agriculture feeds 8 billion people. It also makes a quarter of the world's greenhouse gas emissions. And uses 70% of our fresh water. AI is making farming far more precise. Cameras on tractors now spot individual weeds among crops. Herbicide sprays only the weeds. Not the whole field. The result, 77% less herbicide per hectare. Same weed control. In 2025 alone, this technology saved 31 million gallons of herbicide, across 5 million acres. In Africa, where expert agronomists are scarce, farmers now photograph a sick plant with their phone. AI identifies the disease in seconds. Hundreds of thousands of farmers, in more than 40 countries, now have access to expertise they never had before. Feeding the world sustainably is one of our hardest problems. AI is making it more solvable than it has ever been. I want to end with something honest. AI uses a lot of energy. Data centers now use about 6% of US electricity. And that share is rising fast. That is a real cost. We should not pretend otherwise. But we should not let that shadow the other side of the ledger. 108,000 tons of rubbish, rescued every year. 3 extra days of hurricane warning. 77% less herbicide in our fields. Forests with a guardian that never sleeps. These are not promises. These are happening right now. AI is not the only solution. But in real places, with real results, it is helping. Right now. Subscribe for more AI coverage, including stories you rarely hear. Comment below. Which of these 6 stories gave you the most hope? Tell me below. I read every one.